What's going on, everyone? So, this is my reaction to the Barca 1 PSG 4 last night. Absolutely disgraceful. I could not believe what I was seeing in the game. I genuinely was in shock. It was absolutely disgraceful the way we just bottled it. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. Like before the game, when we won in last week, I remember thinking we were not the better team, but we're playing a very terrible PSG team, and we've somehow, some way, gotten the win. But because of how bad we are, it's still not over, which is something as a Barcelona fan I'm not really used to saying because we know our club, we know the club that we support, and but you can tell from the last few years just how bad we've been. You can never trust this team to get the job done, even when it looks like it's almost over. Like we've had this history of always, giving fans hope, and then right at the end, when you think it is safe to finally show emotion, they show you this side of them, and it really hurt. It really hurt. But I'm gonna be very honest about yesterday's game. What made yesterday's game worse is that despite having seen this a few times in my life, the reason why yesterday's one was worse is because PSG were not good. PSG were okay. And a lot of things didn't go our way. But I'm going to be very honest. This, we cannot blame anyone but ourselves. We came at home in the second leg with a 1 goal lead against a PSG team that we knew were gonna have to come out because they were trailing on aggregate. We knew they were gonna come out, but the way we set up, it was pathetic. And like I said, I was not confident about this game. I predicted a draw in our game against PSG. I thought that we were gonna win. When we won that first leg, I said, you know what? We're gonna go to the second leg. We know how they're gonna come up. They're gonna come up with nothing to lose. They're gonna come attacking us. We're gonna hit them on the counter, score the first goal, and then before the end of the game, they will equalize, and then they will put pressure, and then we'll soak up the pressure, and then we'll go on to qualify with a draw. And it literally started the way I said it. From the start, PSG were just on us. They were relentless. They just kept on going and going and going. And we, as a team, we soaked up the pressure in the beginning, and then we scored early. And I was thinking, everything is going to plan. Everything is going the way we want it. Okay, let's just calm down. Now they're 2-0 down in aggregate. It's 4-2 on aggregate. Now they're really going to have to go for it. So that means they're going to make mistakes just like they did in the first leg. They're going to make mistakes in the second leg, and we're going to counter, and we're going to score again. And then Araujo happened. Like, I was so pissed. I was so angry. Like, I'm not going to lie, right? That pissed me off. And the reason it pissed me off so much is because we're 1-0 up. We are 1-0 up. Why would you cause a challenge like that in the beginning of the game? It was literally, 30 minutes into the game? Like, if they equalize, fine. We're still leading on aggregate. We will regroup and we will try to make sure we do well. You putting us down to 10 men with so much time to go, you've literally put the pressure on us because now if they equalize, we're in trouble. It was completely stupid. And listen, a lot of people are going to say, oh, it wasn't a red card. It wasn't a red card. It was too soft. Listen, I don't care. He was the last man, and at the end of the day, Araujo was an idiot for doing what he did. If you went past him, just trust Ter Stegen. The guy hit the ball hard. Ter Stegen might have gotten to the ball before Barcola did. And if Barcola got to it, he would have probably fouled Ter Stegen. Because Ter Stegen would have come out of his box if Barcola went past Araujo. And like I said, If Bakola had somehow scored, it would have been 1-1. We would still have 11 against 11, and just like I said, they would have to show pressure, and we could hit them on the counter again. We now being on 10 men means that now we have no choice. We have to defend the whole game. We can't even hit them on the counter because look at what happened. After Araujo went off, we had to make a substitute. And who do we substitute off? Lamine Yamal, one of the better players who performed very well in that first leg, now he has to come off because of that red card. And then literally, I was sitting there watching the game thinking, let's just go to halftime. Let's just go to halftime. You know, we're doing well. We're 1-0 up. Please, let's just go to halftime with a 1-goal lead because now they're going to panic in the second half because it's 1-0 down and they're 2-0 down, 2 goals down on aggregate. And I was thinking, please, let's just go to halftime with a 1-0 lead. That's all I want. Let's just show pressure and then just go on to go to the second halftime with a 1-goal lead. And then Dembele equalizes. And I'm gonna be very honest, I knew that it was over. I knew it was over. I knew it was over. People are gonna say, oh, but you guys were still winning. No. If you're a Barca fan and you've watched our club this season, the last few seasons, you will know. You can see the signs there. We tried to ignore it, but I didn't ignore it. I was begging for that 1-0 in the halftime because I knew if they equalized, we were done. We were done. And then literally Dembele equalizes and I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Now they're going to come in second half and they're going to score. And then once they score, well, that's it. We're done. We're out. Because if once they score that second goal and they're tied on aggregate, we're fucked. Because we're down to 10 men. The team is going to be weak. And then literally, it's like, and like I said, I knew the story already. So when the second half started and then they scored that second goal, I said, what's the point? It's over. It's over. And you could see this is why I said it pisses me off because PSG were not even good. They just had to be okay. And we kept on shooting ourselves on the foot with all these ridiculous decisions. That penalty, Araujo. Like, I'm not blaming these guys and saying they're the main reason why we didn't play well. Listen, you can be down to 10 men and you can mentally be strong. But you could even see that Xavi lost his head because he ended up getting sent off as well. Absolutely catastrophic. But this is the thing. We've seen this too many times. And that is what pisses me off about this result. Because if you're a team like Barca or Real Madrid or Manchester City, Arsenal, whoever you are, you play a team like PSG, you beat them away in Paris, you go to that second leg thinking, listen, we have the better, we play better than in that first leg, we can perform. The thing is, as a Barca fan, I can't even say that. And that is why I thought we were going to draw this game, but look at me now. People might probably think I was being negative by predicting a draw. Those players would have loved to have taken that draw in that game. And that is the issue that I have with this game yesterday. It was poor. It was poor all around. And like I said, we lost because we shot ourselves in the foot by doing some ridiculous things. That red card, don't take that red card that early in the game. Listen, I get it. People are going to say defenders, this and that. But the reason I keep mentioning the red card is because of this reason. Like I said, we're 1-0 up. If it was 1-1, and let's say Barcola was going through, and if he scored, they would have equalized on aggregate, I would have understood that, okay, fine. He panicked, and then he knew that if they scored, they would be back in the game. All right. I might have even excused that. But we were leading at the time. You don't need to make that challenge that early in the game. It was completely ridiculous. And I love Araujo. Araujo is a top defender. He's been one of our best defenders. In fact, I would even say he's been our best defender the last few seasons. But even then, yesterday was absolutely ridiculous. And you saw it after that. Xavi lost his head. He got sent off. Jean Cancelo with a ridiculous challenge against Dembele. And then that was it. Mbappe scores the penalty. They are now 3-1 up, and you could just see there was no way back. It was over. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm just disappointed because we played so well in that first leg, and any fan, any Barca fan, would have looked at that first leg and said, you know what, we played well. We the way we played, we deserved to go through. But this is the Champions League. This is the Champions League. You saw it today. Look at today when Real Madrid played against Manchester City. They were 1-0 up. They defended well. They conceded, but you see that their heads didn't go down. It's just disappointing. I mean, I'm just disappointed about the performance today. I hope, you know. I mean, at this point, we have nothing to play for at this point this season. I don't think, I know we're 8 points behind Real Madrid. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna win anything this season. That's it for Xavi. This is gonna be his last season. He's gonna leave this season with no whimper. And well, listen, I just I'm just disappointed. Like and subscribe, please. Um, just disappointed. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.